The Riverboat captain wants to know which current NFL head coach would make the best 007 James Bond. Is it Cliff Kingsbury, 3-1 odds? Mike Tomlin, 7-1 odds? Brian Dable, 10-1 odds? Andy Reid, I don't know, that's a little bit of a stretch, 25-1 odds? Or the field at 2-1? All right, Harry, start us off. Best James Bond out of the coaching ranks.
I'm going to take Joel's Mike Tomlin. Look, he always looks sharp in sunglasses. Doesn't he on the side look like a cool customer over there? He kind of looks like H-Dog with those sunglasses sometimes, you know? And he manages, he's managed to survive all these years as Steelers head coach. Somehow he comes out on top. Hasn't had a losing season. He's dealt with the Antonio Brown situation in Pittsburgh, Big Ben's off-field issues, and still he's a winner. He's a survivor. He's got a Super Bowl championship to himself that he's got, and no one ever gets the best of him. So I'm going to go with Mike Tomlin.
All right, that's a good answer. Parlay Kid, can you top Mike Tomlin, or are you right there with him?
Well, I kind of was thinking I was going to take Mike Tomlin until Harry compared himself to him, and now I can't take Mike Tomlin as James Bond, right? Because
I didn't compare myself
James
to him.
Bond is the model of sophistication and masculinity, right? So it's a combination of sophistication and masculinity, and Tomlin was fitting that mold for me, but now that Harry's compared himself to him, I can't even think that way anymore.
Well, he thinks it's H-Dog is a different person.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
so-
all right. I mean,
I didn't say me, Darren. I said H-Dog.
Apologize, Parlay Kid.
That's true. That is true.
Darren.
But no, so I can't go with Tomlin anymore. Andy Reid is more like a villain in the probably right. Harry, the big tomato you would call him.
Big tomato.
A James Bond movie. That's what you would call him. So Sal, I'll go with somebody. I'll take Cliff Kingsbury at 3-1. We know he's very suave. He's very handsome. He's obviously, and he's got villains in his life like Harry and Ken who surround him, right? So he's really kind of like the James Bond of that neighborhood.
Right.
He's got people going through his trash, rifling through his trash, looking into his windows, trying to bring him down.
Haven't found any wins.
He's kind of has that James Bond-esque thing about him. Just because of his Harry and Ken and the villains that surround him. So let's take Kingsbury.
Super high-tech living room, probably lots of gadgets everywhere that we've never seen before.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
all right, Brother Brian,
I like how you guys are thinking about this. You're thinking about it a little bit differently. But I also need to know what, when you gave out this list, Sal, what kind of James Bond movie are we making? Like, if this is a comedy version, sure, you could have Andy Reid. You could have...
serious stuff. Yeah.
But I thought if you're making this serious, I mean, I guess you could throw Kingsbury in there. I was thinking it would either be McVay, Salah, or Tomlin. But I cut McVay. I doubt he'd ever get rid of his spiky hair, right? I think that he'd have to get rid of that to be James Bond. He wouldn't do it. Also, I don't think his voice would fit for this character. Salah, I kind of like too, the whole keeping receipts thing. He has that look of a movie, right? A movie hero, kind of. He could definitely play some type of superhero in some type of movie. But I would say he's more of maybe a superhero, Salah. But I'll go with Tomlin, though, like Harry does. He's calm. The guy's good looking. He's in shape. Again, he's been around forever. I think... in
shape like H-Dog, like Harry pointed out.
Yeah, just H-Dog, not Harry.
He's a survivor.
Right.
But I think he would. Yeah, he fits. To me, he would fit the mold. He's a cool guy. So I think that would make sense.
Does H-Dog, Harry, have you figured out, have you talked to H-Dog, does he also have back issues, or is this just you?
Nah, he's just fine. By the way, I can't believe Darren, you didn't go with your man crush. You didn't go with McVay. I can't believe that.
Interesting. Yeah.
No.
Well, there's a lot of dating options out there for the 007 position.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Well, listen, I looked it up, and James Bond is some character traits. He's highly intelligent. He's exceedingly cunning, diabolically independent, extremely sensible, calm, mature, and sly, and that has Mike McCarthy written all over. There you go. 007. What do you mean, duh? Duh, below 7, Harry. That's what the duh is.
I like it. I
like
like
it, McCarthy. There you go.
007.
I'm giving it to him. 777. Yeah. I don't know. All right. I hope that satisfies the Riverboat captain. All right, listen, whatever you're betting, teasers, over, under, do it through Caesars because they have all the names. Caesar himself, Cleo, the Mannings, Henrik Lundqvist, and now yours truly. Yes, Against All Odds is now a proud member of the Caesars empire. And you know what it is that sets Caesars Sportsbook and Casino apart from the others? It's the perks. It's the only sports betting app with Caesars rewards. So every time you place a bet, win or lose, you get reward credits, which could use towards game tickets, bonuses, experience, free stays at iconic Caesars destinations, and more. And your very first bet, check this out, Harry. It's on Caesars. Up to $1,250. If you win, congrats. If you don't, you'll get it all back as a free bet. That first bet also gives you 1,000 tier credits and 1,000 reward credits, putting you closer to the types of perks only Caesars can offer. So download the app, use promo code CZRFULL, and go full Caesars this season. Major League Baseball. Damn. Now it's going to be a race for me. You guys are rooting, big Judge guys. I'm rooting against him, really for the sake of the podcast and comedy. I have him at plus 450 to not get to 62. He hit number 61 last night. What happened? A guy with the Bichette t-shirt, did he have a good shot? I only saw it once. Did it go off his glove?
I think he missed it by like 6 inches because he didn't lean far enough. Now, the problem I have with that, if you are sitting in those seats, you would have a plan when Judge is up, right? You have a plan of if the ball is anywhere within 10 feet of me, I'm trying to get this ball, right? I would have a plan that I'm willing to fall over that side of the wall, like lean over the railing if I have to and potentially fall to get $1 million or $2 million ball, whatever it's worth. But I thought they did a bad job, those two guys. They definitely, it's almost like they weren't prepared for it.
The other thing is, if you have seats like that, I get bringing a glove. Definitely bring a glove if you're in you're in the middle of a row, which is in the middle of 6 rows and something like that. But you're in the first row there, right?
Yeah.
Bring a net.
Ooh.
Bring a big net.
Yeah.
You got everything you need, and you don't have to compete with everything. Anything you push forward is not going to get blocked by another fan. I don't think he would have gotten $2 million for that ball, but what? Probably maybe close to $1 million, $500,000 at least. I'm not sure. I guess
interesting.
We won't see. I don't know. It goes right to Major League Baseball. Anyway, I'm kind of screwed here now with this bet that at plus 450 that he's not making it. It's now 9-1 for him not to hit 62. There's 6 left. Parlay Kid, 3 against Baltimore, 3 against the Rangers.
3 and
7?
4.
Oh,
3 and 4. I think the worry, though, is Saturday, Sunday, some rain in Baltimore. I guess they might not have to make those games up, right? If something got rained out, like I don't know what happens.
They gotta do it. They have to. Yeah. Well,
Would they? Where would they do it?
Run out of days.
They play Texas Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and they have
Is there Thursday? Is there anything Thursday?
I don't.
Is
I don't think they would. They play a meaningless game in Baltimore. I don't think the Yankees would even want to do that.
But it's not meaningless. Yeah, I know. I don't know what they would do.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Could just be an interesting scenario. You could get as long as you don't have rain on Sunday, you could play 2 on Sunday. So really, looks like Friday will be okay. I'm just looking at the weather. I'm not a weatherman, so we'll see.
Let me say
now his trip.
Sorry, Sal. I was just going to say for Judge, the betting sites for Judge, they should let you bet where that section of the ball is going to land, right?
Oh, that's fun.
Right? They should put out odds for different sections.
Sure.
Yeah, will it be caught on the fly? Like something like that,
yeah,
right?
Or anything, or
fun.
like just have certain sections of Yankee Stadium, and
I like that. I want to, step it up, Caesars. I want to see walks. How many walks he gets in the net? Although you might be able to bet something like that, but how many walks for the rest of the season? So the thing is, Paulie Kid, we were talking about this screwing up his swing and looking at pictures, and trying to analyze what's coming at him differently from now until a week from now or 2 weeks from now when they're in the playoffs, but he's still looking to get a hit too, right? So if he has to go the opposite way with one that he knows isn't going to clear the fence, he'll do it because he's still up there for the Triple Crown.
Absolutely.
Now minus 160. Of course, I want everything against Judge. I might go with Arias at plus 140. They're exactly, what are they, 313? He's got a stronger 313.
And he's got
Judge.
A lot less pressure on him here to sell. And they can say he gets a 2-point lead on Judge, they can rest him. You know what I mean? They could just figure that out. So I'm there with you on that. I'm there with you. Even though I'd love to see Judge win it, I just think it's going to get harder and harder for him to. Quick question, How much pain would you have been willing to suffer to catch that ball, though? Like, if there's a 2% chance you're breaking your neck on a catch there, do you take that chance? Like
I don't
going
know,
over
man.
the wall? Like,
Probably,
is that
yes.
something, a chance you take?
Yes.
Listen, I think I tie my feet to the railing in the first inning just in case, right? You want every opportunity to catch this ball. So
Interesting.
Like
yeah,
you have a bungee cord. A bungee cord.
yeah, essentially you have a bungee cord, but just that's your ball. If you have 5 feet in front of you, make sure you have 15 feet in front of you, right? So
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Sal, you were right. If the guy's from Toronto, which Joel said, and he knows the stadium and he knows what seat he's in, you bring a net. It's that simple. Forget the glove.
Yeah,
you bring
yeah.
the net. That's it.
Bring a dumpster. Bring one of those small dumpsters. Yeah, and put that right in
Interesting.
front.